Live. Let's check. Yes, we are. Perfect. Alrighty. Game length 25 minutes. Let me hide the map choice. And then one more spin. This actually records the spins right there. Perfect. Maps have been spun. They're going to be Britannia, Manikugan, and Europe. Go. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna start 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Oop, 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 oop. Uh, hold up, I gotta check something. Ah, Ramos. Okay, I gotta check the names. You're gonna check the names. Alts. You are my enemy. We got Spoiler. We got United King. I don't see United King. United King, you are not registered. Slide, da, da, da. Baba Booey. It's like Baba Booey. Okay, Yozo handshake. Handshake. Okay, I think we are good. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're playing the first Rex Rumble game right here. Going to be a little bit of a live casting going on. You can mute my stream if you're in game. You don't want to hear my voice. First match is going to be on Britannia. So we got about 21 players in this match. Good mix of pros and new players, or just people who have not competed in anything high end yet. This can be their first event type deal. Picking right in the middle position, we got Benji. Over in Ireland, we have Yazokulu, we have Beaz Tata, and I don't see anyone else. Oh, right here, we got Baba Booey on Ireland. Up north, we got United Kingdom, we got Bucci, we got Frankito, we have Handshake in the middle of Scotland and England. We have ZZ2, we have Toothless, Planetary choosing Wales. We have Cause, we have Aura, we have You Are My Enemy, and we have Zebek. We also have Spoiler right here, getting cut off from the middle of the map. We got a bunch of boating going around. Franquito getting a wide spreadage of boat. This is actually Bochi. Franquito is pink guy. Bochi getting some good spreadage. We hear Baba Booey cutting off the left people from the rest of Ireland. Getting incredible amount of range here. And we have You're My Enemy. He's gonna try and maybe kick off this Aura player. HUD's cutting off the middle. Franquito getting a good cut off. He's got two nations. He might Mito. He's not going to Mito. He's going to annex this nation right here. It looks like if he can get through this spot here. Depends on how aggro this nation is. That's going to be a nice free annex right there. Trunon, United Kingdom, both up top, being a little hiding the corner. They're sharing the islands here. Do they have alliances with each other? They do have alliances, so they should be safe. We got a bunch of nations up here in Scotland. Possible city snipes, free cities available here. Franquito up to 4 cities. Boboe up to 3. Yazakula up to 3. We have Explorer over here with 3. So, Handshake over here has 4. It's looking good. Here are my enemies sitting on France, Calais. He's got pretty nice. Looks like he mitoed a little nation right here. I don't know if he's trying to get him to take. He doesn't have an alliance with it. He's hoping the nation will take that city. Probably won't though. Looks like that port got sniped. Kaz coming in here with a port snipe with the alliance. So he did receive an alliance. He sent a boat out to snipe that port, and now he is on France all alone with You Are My Enemy. Aura right here getting pushed a little bit, and it looks like they took the alliance. We had some consolidation of Ireland happening. We got a big nation up north still alive, Argyll and Boudet. So some people are going to get some free cities out of that. Baba Booey continuing to consolidate. 3 cities got built in a line here. I don't know if that was a nation that slowly got killed, but that is 1 atom bomb away from being destroyed. We have Kerry Nation. He looks like he's becoming a little tiny Mito. He's got an alliance with Bayaz. Yazakulu up to 8 cities up here in Western Ireland. Aura showing some big aura down here in Cornwall and South Wales and southwest England. So it looks like the biggest players right now, we got Franquito, we got Baba Booey, we got Yazo, we got Bayaz, we got Aura. They're in the top 5 right now. Zebek coming close in 6th place. Zebek is... Where is he? Yeah, he's this guy, obviously. He's the East Anglia. Now, this is a 25-minute game, so people can sit for a little bit and eco up, but ultimately they do have to make some moves. Winner takes all. Moves are enabled. We got a boat coming up to the north. Franquito is trying to get on these islands up here. Looks like Trunon was killed. Action happening in the north. Franquito looks like he might be going for a snowball. Do we have a lot of gold on the board? Not really. Everyone is investing it still. 6 minutes to the game. Everyone is quickly investing their money. We have Baba Booey over here sitting at 11.6%. I don't know if he has any pixels. He's got a couple positions on the mainland. Yes, he does. So maybe he would be able to eventually move there if he wants to keep these guys in the back safely. I see a couple of people didn't make it into the game. Uh, Sorry about that. I don't know why. Uh, we start with 21, I think. I think we start with 21 people. Is it a problem with people registering or not knowing where the game link is? Get some big moves on the board. Frangito is snowballing through this game. Frangito is staying small. I don't know. People might need to get some good counters on Frangito. It doesn't look like anyone is hydroing. No one's saving for a hydro right now except for Frangito, and he just has it in the bag. Louis consolidated Ireland is going to planetary right now. Zebek consolidated England. Looks like your enemy is staying on France. Yazakulu was able to expand out into Scotland a little bit. Handshake looking pretty weak in the middle. Rikido mopping up planetary at this point. Quebec has betrayed and not full send, but big sent into Franquito, trying to do some damage while Franquito has outgoing troops. Yazakulu might need to betray and go into him also, but Babui might need to hit into him. Like, if nobody helps Quebec, this is game over. And Franquito goes quickly, he goes low on troops, he tries to kill Quebec right before that debuff ends, and looks like he's going to get into the, yeah, he gets the entire death before the betray ends, before anybody has the opportunity to actually betray and hit into them. So we had some issues with the registration, but it looks like people are figuring it out. That's good. Regito mopping up the map at this point, unless they can pull something out of their pockets. Looks like there's only enough money. There's not enough money for anyone for a hydro. A lot of people dying. didn't even check my stream. I'm assuming you guys can see what's happening in the game. Yeah, you can. Okay. And Forgito has won. Forgito wins the very first Rex Rumble game. Congrats. Go. Winning first game. Game link is up. Time 4:20 p.m. All right, next game link is going to go up in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let's save. Looks like game link is for. Yeah, okay, game link will be saved there. Perfect. I'm gonna set up the next lobby. So second map is gonna be Manakugan. That's what our spin the wheel. We did randomize spin wheels, and we got Britannia, Manakugan in Europe for the maps. 11 game length 25 minutes. Okay, and now we wait. Now we wait for 3 more minutes. Um, okay, game link is coming up in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes. Can I check a DM? In register, do you have? Okay, link. Let's get the link up there. Rex Rumble. Okay. Okay. Double check the spreadsheet. Make sure we got people. Blah blah blah. Toothless, Pira, Handshake, Mercator, Marquito, Bob. We have Bob in the game. Game link starting soon. Game link starting soon. Starting now. There we go. Round minute Coogan. Started with over 20 players again on this map. We have a lot of people, a lot of good spreaders around the map. A lot of people in the middle, more people than I thought, deciding to go straight into the middle and play from a risky exposed position. So here we have Handshake and Beaz. We have NVR and Bochi. We have Bob and Toothless. We have Pira, Max. We have another Bob. We have ZZ2. Up top, we got Yazo. We got Axiom. We got Mortality. We got Cake in the east. We got Positive Ratio. South, we have Franquito. We have Spite Bomber. We have Mercator. We have Bob. We have D'Artagnan. Then we have Planetary, and we have Benji. Solid player list for this game. Got one person missed the game because they had to use the bathroom. Oh, that's a long pee, brother. We had 7 minutes. You got to pee a little faster than that. Oh, Sployer. We have Sployer in this corner too. I did not notice that. So a lot of people, this right side can be cut off pretty easily. D'Artagnan has and Benji have a lot of room up here in the northwest to work with. Mortality also has a bunch of room also. Drinking a delicious latte. We got a lavender latte with a little bit of vanilla syrup and whole milk, of course, whole milk. Delicious. Gotta get your caffeine, gotta get your nicotine, you know. Consume all of the stimulants while we're sitting down doing nothing. And I am out of my nicotine pouch. Am I out of nicotine, guys? That's not good. That's not good at all. Nope, I have one left. Boys, I have one left. Let's go. Sweet nicotine. What's the food? All right, let's look at the situation on the board. Up here, it's pretty deadlocked. This Minokugan deadlocked pretty fast. We do have Planetary up here in the left corner. I did forget about him. His skin kind of blends into the bot colors. There's a good movement on Max right here. ZZ and Pyrrha are going on to Max. Max chooses to full send against ZZ to counter that, and looks like all of his land will get taken out. He is going to die very quickly. Very sad, incredibly sad. Spoiler taking out Axiom in the top right. Not taken out, just a big hit, and Axiom is hitting back on him. And they're both pretty low on troops right now. Highly unfortunate. Bottom right, we have positive ratio, and we have cake. Positive ratio consolidating the bottom left. Fergito kind of stuck right here in the bottom middle. Mercado in the bottom left corner. Spite Bomber. There's a couple of positions on the main island also. He actually spread out. Oh, and Fergito's going in to betray Full Send, who has predictably Full Sent. Classic. We have NVR, we have D'Artagnan, we have Planetary. A lot of movement on this top left side. They're kind of stalemated up and being protected. Good opportunity by Franquito to... Oh, and he has betrayed in addition to full sending. Oh, hey, Biffer. Yeah. Oh, my chat doesn't... That's interesting. So my YouTube chat doesn't work. I have to go to my actual YouTube to look at the chat. But yeah, Biffer, we did address that. So that's good. What does the winner get? It's $10 per game. So you will get $10 per game. I do need to add the link, the invite to the server in the description of the stream. I'll do that now. Hello, Divine Monka. How's it going? We want to manage stream. I don't know how to do that. Lol, okay. Who's a noob? I'm the noob. Positive ratio, consolidating the bottom right completely now. We have Lyra over here making some big moves in the top right. That's a huge attack into Sployer, taking over this top right corner. He has betrayed. Sployer has betrayed. And looks like he tried to cancel out some of the attack of Lyra, and he's getting eaten up. Yazaklu taking a lot of these cities that Lyra probably wishes were his right now, but ended up being someone else's. And we're still stalemated in this top left. But it does look like Planetary and D'Artagnan have taken a bit of land out of Benji. We have Pura in the middle, making a big move onto NVR. Taking some extra land. Looks like this was a directed attack, and he merges the attacks and takes that land too. We have a tiny cake still existing in the middle of ZZZ and Franquito, right in the middle of the map. Positive ratio, he looks like he's either... Look, he is boat banking. He's going to be going for a big attack onto someone soon. Mortality is also boat banking. Or he's just sending a big attack onto someone. But Benji betrays, full sends, and Yozakulu goes into Planetary, coming to the left side, spreading himself out. He does have a good bit of land across the middle. And Mortality, huge send into Lyra. Huge send and destroys him. There is his ships. He's got a lot of banked up troops that are coming back now. And I'm guessing nobody's going to betray. Oh, what happened? They do get killed. Something happens. A betrayal, maybe? Oh, that's interesting. He's got a tiny pixel there. That's where they went. So he boat banked from this pixel. That is smart. We have Mercator up north making some moves. We have D'Artagnan making moves onto Yazakulu. Yazakulu is dying. He's getting killed by multiple people at the same time. Bochi has betrayed Hydroed. Franquito taking advantage of that immediately and grabbing a big chunk of land in the middle. We have positive ratio on the right side. We have big movements going on. First hydrogen bomb thrown onto Pyrrha, it turns out. We got some ports being deleted over here by Bob. I don't know why he's deleting ports. Probably just wants to spite whoever is going to take it. And D'Artagnan taking a hit out of Planetary. It looks like he's going for the kill, securing his bottom left corner. So we have Mercator, who's secured the bottom left, but has spread out a tiny bit into the mainland. We have Franquito, who's started in the bottom left, but now has grabbed a good portion of the middle. We have Mortality, who's conquered the top right. And he has there's a little buddy, Axiom, right here. Axiom looks like he's going to be taking some islands. He's going to be an island boy, island maxing, maybe going for the comeback play. And then we have positive ratio in the consolidated bottom right. It's sitting on 1 million troops. Planetary in the chat says, all my boat banks got murdered. Yep. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Unlucky. You gotta protect your boats better. Aragon betrayed in the lines 1 second too late. True, you gotta be better. You gotta be faster. You gotta be quicker than that, kid. You gotta be quicker than that. This is still anybody's game. Everybody has a good troop cap. We got 6 players at around 1 million troop cap. So really anything can happen in the next 13 minutes. It is winner take all. There is no points for getting second place. There's no points for max land, for kills, for money made. It's all about at the end of the game, if you have the win screen, you have won the game. Fragito making a move on Yazokulu. Yazokulu is pretty weak. He's not going to be able to stop that at all. Just probably going to have to give up that land right there. Got a lot of warships around the map, either protecting or pirating or looking out for boats to kill. D'Artagnan getting slammed by mortality. That's a huge hit. Uses up a lot of troops. I don't see any boat banks out there. It looks like we have some bombs flying everywhere. Some atom bombs, presumably. And mortality taking over D'Artagnan almost completely. He's sitting at 700k troops now. He betrays. Who is he betraying? Who is mortality betraying? And Mercator goes big into him. 500, 600k attack. He sends huge into. And Franquito, huge send into. It looks like mortality lost almost all of the land that he gained. And then positive ratio also coming in with a big send into mortality. That is the death of mortality in this game, attacked by literally everyone on the map at the same time after betraying. Unfortunate. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was a misplaced bomb. Maybe it was a misclick. Something happened that caused him to betray, and everybody saw that and took advantage of it immediately. We now have 4 players with a million cap. Mercator has 2 million. Franquito has 1.7. Positive ratio 1.6. Pierre is at 1. And mortality says he misclicked. Oh no. Unfortunate. Man, let me tell you something about mortality. Terrible player. He is so bad at this game. How could he misclick? Like, who even does that? Why, man? Is this not a professional tournament? I can't believe he just misclicked, betrayed that. Unbelievable, dude. Who is this mortality guy? Nobody checked the leaderboard. Nobody checked the 1v1 leaderboard. I just want to know who this mortality guy is. Some random in our game betraying. It looks like Pura immediately died. He betrayed and immediately died. Franquito betrays. Hydrogen bombs going out. They're trying to win this game before the timer. They are not waiting for this. And Mercator's going in. Mercator is killing Franquito. He's very low on troops. Everyone is low on troops right now, honestly. We got only like 600k on positive. We have, and positive goes into Mercator. He's going to rush through him. Franquito still has a good base. More hydros coming out. Everybody's low on troops. Mercator still got a 2 mil cap. Positive ratio is 2.35. Franquito is at 1.3. So we have about a 3-way game effectively right now. Big hydro coming down. Troops are regenning. Looks like they might have stalemated into a end game kind of wait position. And we are waiting. Franquito taking all the alliances, every alliance. Mercator has alliance with positive ratio. Positive ratio has alliance with Franquito. So it's a rock, paper, scissors alliance network right now with these 3. With a couple of people with pirating trade. We have Bob on the left side pirating. We have Axiom on the right side pirating. We have Spoiler on the top right side pirating. We have Bob the Builder again in the bottom right pirating. And Toothless is still in this game, but I don't know. He hasn't moved at all, so I don't know if he's going to be actually doing anything. We also have Spite Bomber right here in the game. Toothless is in multiple positions, but he's not building anything. He built some ports. Okay. Toothless has some ports up now. Skill issue on mortality part. This is an interesting endgame. We have 8 minutes left in the game. And remember, the winner takes all. So If it whoever is the winner on the end screen, that is the winner of the game. No other scoring system in this. Ferquito is kind of in a underdog position here with only 22%. It is neck and neck with Mercator and Positive. So they could, one thing they could do is just wait to the last second and try and get the betrayal send at the last second to just jump a tiny percentage above the other player. Or alternatively, we can look at gold. Mervs are enabled. We have 13 mil in Mercator. We have 11 mil in Ferquito. We got 11 mil in Mortality. Uh-oh. That's interesting. So Mortality, he gained a lot of money from getting big very quickly. And he's now sitting there, barely alive with 11 mil. I don't know if anybody can kill him. And positive ratio is sitting at 8 mil. Positive ratio has invested too much. She is not within Merv range. She doesn't have enough Hydro saved up. So we could be seeing finally a Merv endgame here. Pyrrha still alive. He's holding on with one port in the middle here. This could be a winning position, guys. We have to look out for Pyrrha in the middle. He could win this, guys. Someone needs to Merv Pyrrha immediately. He's the orange speck in the middle of the map. Someone Merv him. And we have an elimination on the Bob player who was pirating trade. And it looks like Mercator's going to be the first one to the Merv if he doesn't spend it. And he is. He's sitting at 25 mil. The question is, how does he want to do this? He's got to Merv one player and send into the other player. Or he could Merv and just send into the guy he Merv. That's a possibility also. Is that a Hydro Bomb that just got killed by that Sam? That's crazy. If I saw that correctly, that's nuts. Merv is out. Mercator betray Mervs into positive ratio. Goes for Franquito. Positive ratio is out of troops, and he goes for the win. That was an instant Merv. Very skillful of Mercator. To 70%, and a bunch of Hydros flew out. Axiom trying to take some last second land right here. Show up on the leaderboard. Some maybe get a consolation prize, a pat on the back for Axiom for surviving in this game and make it to the end. Mercator does still have to finish the game out. It's funny, if they hadn't went for counter Hydros on Mercator, they might have been able to save up for the second Merv, but at this point it looks like that likely will not happen. That Hydro missed that Sam, just barely. It looks like it missed it by like 1 pixel. That's very rare sight to see. Bob the Builder is hanging in there. He is building. He's got an 8 Sam network. He could win this game. Bob the Builder could win. Be a positive ratio with a couple ports around the place. We have a Spy Bomber with a couple ports and cities. Let's see how Mercator decides to finish this game. You could either send into small players, you could send into positive ratio. He could probably just take the nuke land and win. But he does have 3 minutes 30 seconds to do it. And he's going to go for the send into positive ratio. Keeping his troop side, just he's not really risking anything. He's just taking the safe win, and positive ratio counters it. And Mercator counters the counter and takes the win. Congrats to Mercator. Make sure he's gonna make sure to claim his reward. Next link time 4:50 p.m. Congratulations to Mercator. We have some great winners happening. Great games going on. A lot of high level gameplay, a lot of boat banking, a lot of decision making on eco and whether to hydro or merve or to snowball or to stay safe or to betray or to accidentally betray if your name is mortality. Let's go with, I'll create the lobby. Last map is going to be Europe. A classic map. One of the best. So we have 3 minutes for the game link. 3 minutes. Use the restroom, get your nachos out of the microwave, clip your fingernails. Some of you haven't taken showers in a while. You might want to take a shower. You could probably just skip this game and take a shower because you're probably sweaty right now. Who is Mercator, by the way? Let me check the. I see who it is. Interesting. Congratulations to Mercator. I'm not gonna drop the anonymous, but it's very good of him to win. People can register up to 3 names in these Rex Rumbles and play underneath them. And so we don't want to break their anonymity while they're in the middle of the event. Skins, beautiful skin. Look at that eagle eyes. Look at that beautiful eagle. Wonderful. I really like the hieroglyph skin also. The hieroglyph is a nice one. We got a new live registration. That's very good. Live registrations for these games are possible and allowed. So we love to see it. Do we have the game link ready? And game link is live. Time at 4, 3, and snowball. Link up. Link up, link up. Okay, Mommy's Little Peanut, you're gonna need to change your name if your name got killed. Hey, Bobby, Vera, Trinot, Ichigo, Bob, Benji. Who is Mommy's Little Peanut? Who is you are dead? Oh, did he? I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. I think it is one of the. I don't want to break their anonymity, but I don't see. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, starting. Boop. And okay, I know who it is. Ooh, not leaked. Nobody look. All right, this is Europe. It's a classic map, of course. Well, not the classic Europe. This is just good map. Okay, looking around this map right here, we have a lot of people on here. We start with over 20 again. We have Bobby in England. We have Vlira in Scandinavia, Sweden. We have Ichigo in Finland. We have NVR taking Deep Russia. We have Pura taking Moscow. Benji taking the plains of Russia. We have Mommy's Little Peanut taking Belarus. We have Revenge Monday taking Crimea. Mortality over here in southern Russia in Georgia area. We have D'Artagnan taking the Middle East. A huge bit of land for D'Artagnan. That's a lot of actual nations. I didn't realize on this map on FFA how many nations there were in the southeast. Handshake taking a central position in the Balkans. Franquito taking an even more central position in Hungary. We have Bochi in Poland, Eastern Germany. We have Bob in Germany itself. We have Rex, Ex Machina in France, Eastern France. We have Spy Bomber in Western France. We have Cause in Spain. We have Planetary in Morocco. We have Axiom in Algeria and Libya. No, not Libya, Tunisia. If this nation, the Italian Republic, is taking over Italy, as it should, it'll turn to an empire soon. A lot of movement going on, a lot of boats going around, people trying to spread out. Ichigo has a lot. He is spread out hugely. He's trying to snipe these islands out in the left. And it looks like this is going to be a huge cutoff on this, right? Unless Mortality gets in here. Will Mortality be able to get into these bots behind D'Artagnan? That might be his goal, and D'Artagnan's going to try and block him off still. Can he get the block off before Mortality gets down here? That's the question. And it looks like he cannot. He can, if he tries to get it, he will oversend his troops and will be able to expand. Mortality also took his left side, but it does look like he will be able to take over to stop Mortality from getting into this east side. Oh, it's a race. It's a will this, and he's gonna get blocked off. He's gonna get blocked. Okay, so D'Artagnan does secure that right there. Unfortunately for him, his left side, his Anatolia, got taken over while he was focused in the right side. Mortality really was going for the left, and they do have alliances with each other. Axiom does take over most of Africa at this point. Cause is acting as a bit of a buffer between him and between Planetary and Axiom. It could be not smart for him, could be smart for him, I don't know. Looks like these islands up here finally being taken. We have Bobby. We have Bobby and Bob. Okay, Bob is that guy. I have a little spreadsheet on the side with all the names of the people. And Bobby taking out Bob. Bobby taking out Bob. Lyra sitting pretty up in Scandinavia. Not a lot of eco there. He's going to be poor. We are 5.5 minutes into the game, and looks like all the bots have been taken, except for the southeast part. D'Artagnan taking his time with these bots. They are pretty big. They're huge. But he's going to get a lot of eco and a lot of cities out of them. That's for sure. And Franquito going into mortality sent down to 20k. And he's just getting blasted by Franquito in Anatolia. Looks like Mortality received his troops back. We have Italy still alive right here. Axiom going into Handshake. Some defense posts here. Unfortunate for Handshake, but Axiom feels safe enough to send down below 100k. He sends down to 40k troops. That is interesting. He is super low. Unfortunately, Cause is too spread out to be able to betray, and he's attacking to Planetary instead of Axiom. So that's not. He's not going to be making a lot of progress. There's defense posts on every single border, and Planetary is staying high on his troops. Bobby right there, taking over. Ichigo going into Spoiler, sorry. Spoiler, spoiler, you know, same, same. And Mortality betrays, full sends, and he is killed. Looks like he tried to go up against Frankie Toe. Ah, I see who Bobby is. Okay, we're good. Always like to double check the names on the registration list, make sure that everybody in the game is correctly registered. Benji betrays, full sends. D'Artagnan takes a lot of land for almost free, but he's going to draw aggro from NVR up north. D'Artagnan goes for a full elimination. That's 500k gold sitting there for him. And we now have two players up above a 1 mil troop cap. We have D'Artagnan and we have Bobby. And Valera up in the top left island looks like he is not going to get boated onto. Ichigo is using that pixel as a boat bank. That is smart on his part. Valera betrays full sends. Looks like against Rex Ex Machina. And he gets eaten up by Ichigo on this left side. Gets eaten up by Rex Ex Machina and Truanon. We have Axiom in Africa. Handshake managing to stay alive. Got a big troop maxing at 500k. Max troop wise, we now have 4 players with a million plus troops max. We have Bobby, we have Ichigo, we have D'Artagnan, we have Frankito. With a couple players sitting around half a mil. Revenge Monday, Axiom, Handshake, and Bochi. Bochi is actually dying, so it won't be Bochi. Sployer over here, just barely surviving in the middle of the map. It's like an Adabot going in. That's interesting. Miami's Little Peanut gets sent into by MVR, betray full sends, and he will now die. Interesting decision on that part. Sployer also dying, also betrays, and gives away most of his land to Bobby. So the map is getting consolidated a bunch. His bottom left planetary and Cox were both pushed out of the bottom left corner. You have a Scotland nation still alive right here. That's interesting. I think that Bobby's been farming cities from just the islands. That's a smart move on his part. And VR dies, betrays, gives away his land. I thought for a second this was the wildest transport boat bank I've ever seen, but it's not. Just a teeny one. And big moves going on. Bobby going into Ichigo. And he forces the alliance. That's how. He forces the alliance. Revenge Monday full sends. Gives his land away. Franquito coming here, taking some free land also, and huge send by Bobby into Franquito, going for a kill shot immediately. Franquito tries to cancel out a big amount of it, but Bobby stacks up those troops and just dominates him. And one of the biggest players in the game is almost completely killed out of the game. D'Artagnan taking over the rest of the betrayed Franquito land. Franquito tried to build a couple cities for him, just to spite Bobby. And we now have a 3-player essentially game with one middle-sized player. Axiom right here with 600k cap. So the top 3 players, we have Bobby, we have Ichigo, and we have D'Artagnan. Who is Ichigo again? I see who Ichigo is. Interesting. Interesting, guys. I will say this looks like 4 very good players who are in this final 12 minutes of the game. Cox over here going the pirate route. It looks like he's trying to keep his stuff protected. I want to put a port up here and a couple more warships, but that's his choice. And Bobby chooses to go and eat Axiom really quickly. He does not oversend into him, and then he goes for the kill. There is about 9 mil sitting on Axiom if he can hunt down the last pixels of Axiom, or at least a conquest. There is islands over in the Aegean, so it will be difficult to kill unless your name is D'Artagnan, in which case you could hunt him down pretty fast. Franquito over here sitting tiny is just going to be a little bit of a sore in people's back. We have Handshake just spattered around the Balkans. We have what's happening over here in Denmark. We have Bochi and Truanon just kind of being inside of each other constantly. Truanon is taking the pirate route, although he's allied to everyone, it looks like, so he's not actually taking any trade if you're allied to everyone. And then we have Bob. Bob is also in this Denmark little playground they have here. Lyra in the top left, he has left the game. He doesn't want to play. He's done. He knows he lost. 3-player endgame with Bobby, Ichigo, and D'Artagnan. So while you guys are listening, the next Dark Rumble is going to be next week. It's going to be roughly at the same time, maybe like a little bit earlier, possibly. It might be an hour earlier. And we're going to have Rex streaming it. He couldn't this week because of Easter Sunday. Just going to do a casual game. And a Merv goes out. Bobby sends a Merv out. It's not an instant Merv. Both Ichigo and D'Artagnan full send onto Bobby. And Bobby betrays. Ichigo betrays. He gets countered, and that is huge. There's no more troops left on Ichigo. Bobby is going to slam through here. I take all in. The only person on the board with troops available is Bobby, and he is going to win this game. Bunch of hydros, bunch of bombs coming out very quickly, and he goes for the kill. Bada bing, bada boom. And game is almost over. It just needs a little bit of a tap. And here we go. Bobby has won. Congrats to Bobby. Winning 3. We have the leaderboard of innings times it should be playing. We have to get improving system. Next Rumble will be next Sunday. 2, to announcements. Info registrations. Each Sunday. Up. Here we get. And have a good night, everybody. Thanks for playing. Appreciate it. We got our 3 winners. So the winners are actually, let me pop up the, okay, so we have Franquito. First game. Sakiora won second game. And then Bobby is Zorbix. Boys, that's the end of the stream right now. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys in the next either video or in the next Rex Rumble or whenever I decide to go live again. So peace out.